This is as close as I want to get to show you what this actually looks like. Check out the first ever golf infused desk that I've ever made. It came out absolutely epic and I'm giving it away. Watch the whole video to see how you can enter to win this desk. Hope you enjoy. So I have this scrap poplar. One side is straight, I gotta rip the other side. I'm cutting outside because I have tables curing inside and I just don't want to get dust in there. So we're gonna rip these straight, glue them up, and then move on to the next step. Now we're gonna glue this baby up. Spread some Type on 3 over this guy. All right, so these are the old clubs that I have. The problem with them is they're all different lengths. So what I'm gonna do is cut them down so that the leg is at an angle and the top just sticks out through the wood. So I need them all to be the same length. So let's cut these heads off, then we can cut all our shafts at the same length and then figure out how we're gonna attach it to the wood. After cutting those down, this is what we're left with. We got 5 heads and 5 shafts. Now these 5 shafts are different lengths, so I need to make sure, see what length I need to get into the wood so that they all sit level. These I did cut at all the same exact length, so that as I have enough to sink down into the wood, and then the rest will stick above. I think it'll be kind of a cool little detail. All right, I made a mark. Now I'm gonna cut all these shafts down the same exact length. Okay, we have all of our shafts the exact same length now. That way when we mount them to the bottom of the wood, we'll have a nice even surface sitting on the ground. And my brain is going crazy right now because I think this is gonna come out epic, or it could be totally stupid, but it's a giveaway. So one of you guys are gonna win this. You'll see exactly how it's put together. Hopefully you're a golf enthusiast, and yeah. All right, I marked this edge square. I'm just gonna square this up so I can start working on these shafts and seeing how I'm gonna fit them in there. All right, I just drilled out one as a reference. We're in a little bit of full send mode right now because I've never done this, but I marked out where the other 4 are gonna go. So I just wanna get these drilled and then see what I gotta do from there. All right, so the concept is there. Once I glue these in, I gotta make sure they're dead straight, like that. Actually kind of cool. I'm digging it. This is getting absolutely nutty. I've clamped up some coals here. Hold these guys in place so we get a perfectly straight shaft. Nothing better than a straight shaft. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure these are the right height. And then we'll put some epoxy glue in there and let these guys set. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yummy. Think I got a bigger piece of cardboard, mate? Yeah. Now the real easy part of getting this in the freaking hole. This is exactly how you're supposed to do it. Grab our clamp system. Come on, find the hole. Find the hole. There you go. There you go. We're in. I have this scrap piece of steel that's heavier than freaking, I don't know, it took a lot to get it right there. But anyways, I gotta cut it down to 21¼ inches because that's how wide that desk is. So I'm gonna mark that, cut this baby down. All right, we cut it. Slow going, but we got there. So now we got our width, and I'm gonna integrate this and waterfall it somehow. So let's measure, desk height's 30 inches. So I want the legs to come at 30 inches, then waterfall over it and marry into that wood. Gonna be pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Next thing I'm gonna do is cut this steel at a little bit of an angle because it's gonna marry the wood, but I don't want it to just butt up together. I think that looks dumb. So I want it to have a little bit more contrast and meet at an angle. I think it'll give it some nice character and be a little bit more interesting. Do nothing more than eyeballing what I think will be kind of neat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a little bit of meat so it can rest on the wood there. So once I flip this guy over, in theory, those should match up. Oh yeah. And then a waterfall steel leg. I mean, that is just, that's sick. That's really cool. Love it. Oh yeah. So this is the steel leg side. I have my 90s right there. Holding it, you see that cut piece we just did. And yeah, this will be the outside of the desk here. So I'm gonna weld the inside right here. This will be ready to go, and then we'll go back to the wood so we can marry them together. Okay, we have the inside all welded up on this guy. I wanted to leave the outside clean. So we're ready to go on this. Let's get back to the wood. So I'm gonna take this apart and hope, oh geez. Oh gosh. What are we doing here? Planned it. So my prediction right now is that these won't hold for crap. So we're gonna have to reinforce that somehow. Okay. Well, it looks cool. Definitely looks cool. Will it function is the caveat here. Next step in this build process, I'm gonna use my plunge router and route out a channel along this angled cut so that the steel can sit on the wood. I can glue it to it, but it also is flush with the top. So we're gonna mark that out, get this guy all set up, and cut that. So this is the channel we have routed out. That way our steel can sit nice and flush, marry up to that, have something to glue to, have a good connection. All right, I'm just doing a dry fit right here. Are you kidding me right now? Holy crap, if you haven't liked this video and are enjoying this content, what are you even doing still watching this? This is gonna be sick. Now the tops of the golf clubs need to come out here. So I'm gonna start playing around with that. Look at this waterfall detail. Oh my God. All right, next step is to go absolute full send on the top to get these to line up with the shafts, look like they're protruding through the wood. So we're gonna do that. And then before we attach it, we'll sand everything down, get ready for finish, because it'll be hard to do that with those installed. So wish me luck here. This is blowing my mind right now, what is capable if you just think crazy thoughts and then try to build them. But I'm having difficulties getting all these the same height because of the epoxy inside where it dried. So right now it might be hard to tell on the camera, but they're kind of doing this all the way down, and I'd like them to be dead straight. So I'm gonna need to figure that out. However, I love how this is looking. It kind of tricks your mind like, how is that even possible? So yeah, this is pretty sweet. And I'm giving it away. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you have to be subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button and follow the Instagram at TMBRMAN to be able to be entered to win this table. So make sure you do that. If you haven't done already, hurry up and do that. This is freaking sick. Next step's absolutely necessary, but it's probably boring to watch. So I'm gonna sand this down, get it all clean, and we'll just fast forward through this for you. This is the current dilemma on our golf table. Learning process, it's okay. I took these out after JB welding them in because, number one, they were higher than the other side. But number two, I didn't think these would hold at that angle, just barely being in the wood with some JB welds. So what I'm gonna do instead, and I tested this already, I took a cutoff piece and welded it to some steel, and it welds just fine. So I'm gonna put a piece of flat bar underneath here, glue it and screw it to the bottom, and then weld these to that steel. Number one, that's gonna give us more height because I took it out of the wood. So then we'll be level. And number two, it's gonna be a much stronger connection. That way this desk will last. So I'm stoked about it. Let's get into that, get this baby wrapped up. And caulking tube. Once this thing holds, it ain't coming off. Okay, grab some clamps. All right, back this off and goop away. I'm gonna use the steel now to kind of shift it around. That is nice. All right, so first time welding golf clubs to steel. It worked, but it was harder than my sample, and I think it's because I was welding up, like upside down is always harder. When I did my sample weld, I was just welding straight down. So they're all connected to that steel under there, and they're much stronger, so that should hold. And yeah, we're in business. We are fully standing on our own, no horses. I don't know whether to cry, throw up, be excited. This is crazy. All right, we're in the final stages of this guy. I did add the camera shut off. I added some little skirts on the front and back here just to help secure it a little better. But we are on the final clear coat of the wood. Put the top clubs on and call this thing done. We have the heads on. Everything is fully done. There's poly on the wood. I mean, you tell me. Man, this thing was a lot of fun, and I'm giving it away. If you want to win this desk, there's two things you must do. You must be subscribed to this channel, TMBRMAN TV, and you must comment on the video. I'll be selecting the winner from the comments on August 1st. Put that in your calendars, leave a comment. August 1st, I'm announcing the winner, and I will ship this anywhere in the US, so it does not matter where you're from. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button. We'll see you next time on TMBRMAN TV.